this system, you're not using it properly.
Yep,
Um,
and you need to look up Dubb, Dubb. You can do that easily with video. All of you guys need to be using that and doing exactly what he said, not just around the holidays, but also throughout the week. Storytelling around the activities that's going on, or deals, or fires, or problems you resolved, or even talking about the hero's journey and making your clients the hero or other agents or whatever. That's how you're going to build mind share with them. If you're ever going to take over any type of market share, it's what Gary was referencing earlier about my other partner in Birmingham, Alabama. He has the mind share first before he's, expecting to get any market share. And so it's like you're just a face on a website, right? And it's like still you can send the text, it's like whatever. But it's like if I have my video on right now, I would be that much more influential. You get to actually start to place the character and the persona and the person in your own like imagination, and get to connect with them. And so you're actually building rapport with these people, whether you know it or not. Like Jared used to watch me on video before me and him even got in business years ago. And what I was doing in Inside Sales Experts. And it's like, yeah, we're making live prospecting calls. We're selling thousands of houses a year. We're doing all these different things. But then when people start walking up to me, asking me about my dog having surgery or stuff that is like referenced in these videos that I'm just humanizing it to, document my life or, curate content or whatever, that's what people connect with you. Right. And it's like, Clarence even said it best. It's like, people, our open rate is so high with our news email because they know that they will stack a goodie or a QR scan code to get a coffee or, like whatever it may be. There's a gift in there, but it's like when they run into them out in public or they catch them on the phone, they're like, hey, that was kind of cool. And so it's like the thought that counts. It's the authenticity. It's the giving, other than just a follow-up like Gary was referencing. Nobody wants to follow up with anyone. And so the easiest app, and it's like, I know we run video through CRM Grow and some other stuff, but a lot of people are using Dubb. And it's like, I've done some research over this last week, and it's easy. You can shoot it from your phone. You can shoot it from your laptop. It's similar like CRM Grow. You can see how long they watch the video for. You can put a call to action or whatever. I think all of you guys need to be doing that, except it needs to be on video. I think when leads register, we've always been told, right? And not told, it's just matter of fact, speed to lead. And after X amount of time, what the likelihood of converting that lead decreases, right? And it's like, forget even making a call when these leads come in. I would be hitting them with a Dubb video text. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for registering on the site. I see here you looked at a couple of homes. Didn't know if I could answer any questions you may have, or just anything I could help you in real estate with, or follow up with like what I would like to follow up with, or understand your home buying situation, right? And so, using a version of that with the video text, you're going to get a lot of response like, hey, that was cool. Or I'm sure you ain't got enough leads coming in where you can't personalize one video text under 15 seconds once a day, twice a day that these leads are coming in. And if somebody send me a video text and it's like they use my name, like, hey, Adam, it's not canned, it's like not generic. It's like, I'm going to respond to that, or, hey, that was kind of cool, or like whatever, and it's like, so I would just switch up little things like that, because you're not looking to sell a house. You're not. I mean, it's like you're looking to get an appointment, but before you can get an appointment, you need what? You need a response. Like Jared's saying, you need someone to answer the phone, right? And it's like, fuck all these other books they're talking about. Like, these are way too many books you guys are suggesting. It's like overwhelming for me. And I've read a lot of books. Let me tell you the one book that got suggested on here that all of you guys need to be reading. It's Fanatical Prospecting, because you better be fanatical with your prospecting, whether it's on video. You need to be hopefully listening to that email workshop that I sent out. You need to be upping your email game right now. You need to be upping your video game, your texting game, because the contact rate for phones are going down, and they've been going down. When we ran our call center at the height of building this, it was a contact rate of 25%. Most of our ISAs and people that are building out the way we build out are 1% to 2% contact rate. And it's like all of you guys that have iPhones, it's like, are you answering spam calls? Are you answering phone numbers you don't know? Right. But you're looking at all your text. You're going to look at a video text. You're going to look at maybe the email, a written word or whatever. And so it's like you have to get like Jared's talking about, get better at communicating. Yeah, that's cool. But it's like you have to get better at communicating on different channels, right? Other than just the cell phone, but you still have to be fanatical with making your calls, with making your contacts, because what you're looking for is a response. Then once you can get a response off of something, whether it's an answer on the phone, it's a response back to video, whether it's email or text, or get a response back from the written word, or even any offline strategies that, you know, it's like I have 16,000 seller leads that are single opt-in leads. And it's like, I'm about to start hitting them with postcard mailers with a QR code with a value proposition, like what Gary's talking about, differentiating ourselves. And it's like every single one of them, then when they scan that QR code, that's going to be their exact number. It's not going to be a bogus lead or fake, right? And then it's like, okay, after that, then what? It's like, okay, we can try to make the call, but it's like, let's hit them with some video. And so when they give you that response back, then after the response is the appointment. And so I think we got to chunk this. And it's like, let's not think about the more work we got to do. Let's actually think about the work that needs to get done in the modern way that needs to be done in selling homes in 2023. And it's like, it's going to be totally different than what we've experienced. But sorry to cut in on you, Jared, but it's like both of you guys are absolutely right. But to nail it down, dub is what you guys need to be doing. Video, and what Jared's saying right here, you need to be videoing your responses, within hopefully a couple minutes. And if you can, personalize it immediately, and knock out fanatical prospecting. I mean, it's like, even if you ask Gary with like my team and how I'm getting very fanatical with what we need to be focusing on, because it's like we're sitting here helping everybody and doing other things, and it's like we have to narrow our focus. We have to have much more of a radical focus to keep the main thing the main thing. And the main thing right now that you guys are looking for is getting responses where you can get in a situation where somebody's asking you questions, or you can answer and ask, acknowledge and ask, or you have an opportunity to educate them so they can make a educated decision for them and their family. And that's all I got.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Like real estate agents were in the business of selling homes, but when you really look at it, Adam nailed it. Like, selling the home is just a byproduct of building the relationship. Stop focusing in on the leg measure and start focusing in on the lead measure. How can I most effectively today have as many conversations as I can about real estate so that I can continue to build relationships over a longer period of time? If you focus in on some of those simplicities of just contact, but not just contact is sending out an email to 5,000 people. A contact needs to have what needs to happen after that, which is a response. If what you're really looking at and your intention is to contact people or to deliver a message, you need to be able to draw out a response so that you can start to have dialogue. And with that dialogue creates opportunity for questions, which provide answers, which provide you relationships over time. If you do enough of that, you will sell enough homes. It's just so, the video, and last Tuesday I was at an EXP event in Calgary, so I wasn't on this call. And this specific team leader, he's got like 15 people on his team. He's doing about 160 million in volume. He's like, the phone is dead. He's like, I have ISA team to clean up kind of the back end a little bit, look for missed or dropped opportunities. He's like, but the agents send text messages right away. And he's like, I'm going to tell you, we have like an 80% response rate to our text messages because his team is dialed in. They're sending out text message immediately. And then to put a little bit more on top of that with this video and this resource that Adam just dropped in here, like, I don't think you guys fully understand that, like, this is the next evolution. Right now, I think that what he just dropped here, this dub, I think that this is really still at the early adopters phase. This isn't even mass majority phase yet.
And the only way they're getting an 80% response rate, that is extremely high. And I'd like to know who that is, but it's like the people like Steven that was on our mastermind, the guy that went partnered with me, and he went from 30 closings to over 300 in a couple of years and modeling what we were doing. It's like the lead coordination role and the ISA stuff is come into play. But what he's done is automated the initial communication with the initial leads that are coming in. And so then his ISAs are basically only dealing with the responses. And then he's shaving the cream off of the top. Yes, they're still calling every single lead. Yes, they're still, like you heard him, uploading it into the auto dialer, burning through the data within, or still giving everybody at least 7 rings. But then the buying and selling behavior dictate the follow-ups from there. But they stay so busy because of the automation piece and the video piece that they are really calling and following up with the people that are responding back to these emails, like what Jared is talking about. It's like, yeah, like we can hammer the phone, but it's like, what type of text is going to get an 80% response? It's going to have to be somewhat of a little bit of a survey approach in the beginning, instead of what I see agents when I go into these profiles. It's like a name, who you are, who you're with. Let me know if you see anything, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a paragraph before it's done. It's like, keep it short and simple.